right, you history-crazed, ass-kicking rebels, let's dive into a wild This Day in American History blog post for July 9th, 1877, cranked to unhinged levels with raw spice and a devilish grin. We're unleashing a raunchy tale of circus chaos, Annie Oakley's steamy mishap, and a rumored backstage bang that turned the Wild West into a horny hellscape. This human interest story skips the war and politics, focusing on a scandalous spectacle to keep you hooked. Crack open a whiskey, you red, white, and blue voyeurs, because July 9th, 1877 turned a Cincinnati big top into a goddamn den of debauchery. Annie Oakley, the pistol-packing minx with a smirk that could melt a man's morals, swung onto a trapeze like a saloon slut on a dare. Mid-flight, a rogue wind ripped her skirt sky-high, flashing petticoats and a glimpse of thigh and maybe a peek of her naughty bits, to a crowd that lost its collective mind. One horny bastard yelled, "Forget the targets, I'm aiming for that ass," as the tent exploded with hoots, hollers, and pants tightening faster than a lasso. Annie, cool as a loaded colt, landed with a wicked wink, turning her costume calamity into a striptease moment that had every cowboy drooling. The real filth erupted backstage, where rumors of a raunchy roll in the hay with ringleader Frank Butler set the place ablaze. Butler, a silver-tongued sharpshooter with a bulge in his britches, had been eyeing Annie's curves for weeks. Gossip swore they snuck into the prop tent post-show, her giggles turning to guttural groans that'd make a brothel blush. A stagehand, wide-eyed and panting, spilled, "I heard flesh-slapping action that wasn't no rehearsal, pure primal pounding." Whether they were screwing like rabbits or just swapping spit, the tale painted Annie as a rifle-toting temptress, her innocence blown to hell by Butler's rugged rod. She played it coy, twirling her gun with a leer that screamed, "I know you want this," while Butler tipped his hat, dodging questions with a shit-eating grin. This wasn't some tame circus flop. It was a cultural cock tease that lit up the Gilded Age. Ticket sales skyrocketed as men piled in, praying for another flash or a hint of her backstage bang. Annie owned the scandal, her performances now a strut of pure sex, each shot a promise of more skin to come. By summer's end, her name was smeared across posters from Cincinnati to Cheyenne, her image a cocktail of grit and goddamn gorgeousness that had men panting and wives clutching their rosaries. The incident shot her to Buffalo Bill's Wild West show, but that Cincinnati crotch shot was the spark that made her a frontier queen. Ex-user Wild West Whispers crowns it, "The day Annie's flash banged the Wild West," and this tale grabs you by the balls and doesn't let go. July 9th, 1877 proved America's love for spectacle was as raw, raunchy, and relentless as a bordello brawl. So hell yeah, you red, white, and blue circus freaks. July 9th, 1877 turned Annie Oakley into a Wild West wet dream. If this tale of her thigh-bearing tease, Butler's rumored rut, and a fame-fueled frenzy got your pulse pounding like a brothel piano, smash that like button like you're spanking Annie's ass. Don't just tap slam it till YouTube's servers scream for mercy. Not subscribed? Get your horny hide in gear and hit that subscribe button harder than a bull rider's buck. Ring the bell like you're ringing in a climax. We're dropping history heat daily. Drop your thoughts in the comments, Team Annie's flash or Butler's thrust. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's keep America's fire blazing, you liberty-loving lunatics. Preview for July 10th. Get ready to howl and hump, you history-crazed deviants, because July 10, 1925 unleashes a jazzy jolt of filth. Flapper Queen Louise Brooks kicked off a risque dance marathon in New York, her fringed dress riding up to flash her assets and sparking rumors of a sweaty, sheet-twisting tryst with a band leader, turning the Roaring Twenties into a den of dirty rhythms.